What's up, guys? Do you want universe? And the vote starts now on this every episode. Since I'm now gonna get to the end of season 2 of Littlest Pet Shop, and gonna get to the season 3 later on, and I'm gonna start a new series after I'm done officially with the season 2. So the votes start now. Miraculous Ladybug or Wander Over Yonder. Pick one on this episode right now, and once I'm done with this season, I'm gonna get started on one of those two series. So I'm going to say this in the beginning of every new episode of this Littlest Pet Shop marathon that I'm going to be doing for these few days, and pick one. Can't be sure when I'm going to get actually started on whichever one you pick, but pick one right there. 3, 2, 1, now. When it comes to Miraculous Ladybug, I've been getting some interesting takes on that is an interesting series. Will, you know, that guy you know of, he says it reminds him a lot of a modern Sailor Moon with more antics on the actual Sailor Moon. I'm like, interesting. Wander Over Yonder is self-explanatory.
So now I am guessing the word shabby is not a compliment?
Not really, Sunil. It means old and kind of worn out.
Oh, sorry. In that case, it is the least shabby outfit I have ever seen.
Not too shabby.
Most unshabby indeed.
She looks like she's being really impaled right now.
Right, Mrs. Twombly, I did it. I finally did it.
Now, Roger, I'm sure that
Or
whatever
punctured.
it is you've done, a sincere apology will go a long way towards setting things right.
Wow,
I don't hear any sirens.
that's cold, Twombly.
What did you finally do, Dad?
Follow me.
That's cold.
Ta-da!
It's
Wow.
what is that?
A trailer.
Oh,
Not
it's
just any trailer.
a trailer.
It's the Ruger 3400 mini tent camper. When I
Okay.
was a kid, we used to go camping all the time, but just in ordinary old tents. The fancy campers all had fancy tent trailers.
Oh, fancy.
I vowed that one day I would be a fancy camper.
Wow, that looked a lot smaller than it from. Wow, that grew.
We all have our dreams.
Just think, Blythe, we can go camping in the National Forest anytime we want. You know, collect abandoned bird nests, weigh minnows, look for Bigfoot!
Oh, Bigfoot. Yeah, he's a believer.
Monster thing?
Oh, I bet it's real too.
Now
What?
it all makes
Are you?
sense.
Never mind.
Bigfoot's always been a secret passion of my dad's.
I'm telling you, these
But
gimmicks I think
he'd
look so
probably fall into
small.
a hole if he ever actually saw him.
So, Blythe, what do you say we go camping this weekend?
Wow.
Perspective, man. Perspective is weird. Yeah.
Can the pets come too?
I don't have a problem with that. What do you say, Mrs. Twombly?
Animals in nature. Why
You
not?
seem so natural.
Just make sure you get permission from their owners.
Right.
I'm sorry.
I think this is gonna be fun.
Have you ever heard of this Bigfoot character?
I must confess that I have not. Nor have I seen a scary movie about the aforementioned creature.
Oh, well.
Me neither. You know what this means?
Not many of them like I've actually noticed. Not any I can recall. I'm pretty sure there are some. But again, it's been many Bigfoot related movies that I could recall. If y'all know one that's actually well known, maybe I might remind me. Or maybe there is none, I don't know. But okay, so we're going to the forest for camping. And probably Bigfoot's gonna show up. That seems like self-explanatory explanation of what's going on. So when it comes again to the Miraculous Ladybug and Wander Over Yonder, been interesting takes on two different things I've been trying to want to get into, but I've had a whole bunch of other things when it comes to both Steven Universe, My Little Pony, and now this. I can't abandon this, so I can start a brand new thing. So yeah.
Hey, everybody, we're here!
Nature.
I smell nature, and I like it. I just love camping. Sleeping on the ground, the smell of fresh pine in the morning, cooking kibble over an open flame.
Huh, that's interesting.
We're camping, not glamping.
Yeah.
What's glamping?
Glamping, or glamorous camping, is delightful, but no, give me a bed of leaves and a blanket of stars, and I'm a happy camper.
Oh, at least you're not like Rarity.
Dad!
No, you really remind me of her all the time, even though you're voiced by someone of the other grade of intelligence or being
I'll set
in
up
the show
trailer.
that I know of.
Why don't you start unloading the car?
Okay.
This is all so cool, Blythe. I was on the web last night and I
Perspective.
found out there's been over a dozen Bigfoot sightings in the area this year.
Whoa.
Over a dozen, can you believe it?
That's almost like
But I'll take your word
over
for it.
12.
Let me just say,
I
there
don't
are
know.
over a dozen Bigfoot monsters living in the very same area that we are currently inhabiting.
Maybe a baker's
Something
dozen.
like that. But the bottom line is that we gotta figure out a way to protect ourselves and all of our friends too.
How do we do that?
By setting up some kind of Bigfoot trap, of course.
Oh yeah, Bigfoot trap. You can call it the Big Trap Foot.
You come up with some amazingly intelligent ideas.
Wow, that's yeah, I'm like, that's actually pretty insulting.
Pretty out here.
Well, I've gathered all the firewood, marked several trails, and whittled this divining stick so we can find fresh water.
Wow.
Who are you?
Yeah, you're not.
To all things natural.
You are you, and where you done to Zoe?
Countless birds create a lovely canopy, and the Edelweiss underfoot, oh, nature's beautiful carpet.
Well said.
Yeah, it's
Zoe.
you're scaring me, Zoe. You need to be no.
The whole place feels alive.
Yeah, it's almost as if it.
Maybe we should do this more often.
Maybe. Where'd he come from?
Well, turns out you're gonna be the one. And nice homing attack, by the way. You're doing great. Let me guess, Biscuit Twins. Oh, how are you doing? You just destroyed a bunch of nature. Time for my parking lot.
Smell money.
Ugh, a little heavy on the earth.
Oh, this guy.
To say, Brittany. Toads, like blech, Whitney. Daddy, you said nature was beautiful. We think it's like drab.
I said the profits to be made from nature are beautiful.
Oh, great.
The girls will be out of here as soon as I can grind me up some forest.
I'm telling you, there are many moments where I like this guy, and then there's moments that I utterly despise him. Ken would, oh my god, Ken would die. Ken would literally fall to pieces. You don't know who Ken is, he's my Pony OC character. God.
Behold, the essence of Fisher Biscuit's Pine Fresh Pet Shampoo! It only
Whoa.
takes one tree to get a whole drop of the stuff. Impressed, girls?
Like,
No.
yay. We're so proud and stuff.
This is... Oh, no service. Ha!
This is picking up a signal in this dump next to nothing.
In the future, there's signals everywhere.
Good. Go on.
Way into
No,
the
seriously,
future.
Go on.
I want to hear more.
And you dress nice?
There we go.
Nature's colorful candy.
Oh, being in the herbivore must be so awesome.
I've never seen anything like you before. Care for some flowers?
Don't just randomly go to random. Okay. Good luck, Penny Ling.
It's a monster called Bigfoot. Blythe's dad says so.
Yeah, and he's never wrong.
Look, I don't mind helping you guys relax by working on your silly trap, but I want you to know that the only thing you're gonna catch in it is one of us who isn't paying attention.
Okay, just like Team
I'm
Rocket.
telling you that you will be quite relieved when the 12 monsters, Bigfoot monsters, are staring up at us with their monstrous gnashing teeth and dirty monstrous fingernails.
Yeah, and say monster one more time. You're gonna drive the point home.
Psst, Zoe, why don't you pop some popcorn? Why?
This is gonna be good.
A great show. Roger's gonna set up a camper.
Wow, that's... He literally no hope put into this man. Confounded technology. Back in my day, we just put two sticks together and then we call ourselves a hole. Aww. I'm sure it's fine.
Boy, isn't this fun?
Hmm.
What's that?
Remember, it's the bear. Look bigger than it.
Calm down. It's probably nothing.
Okay.
Okay, Miss Outdoors Lady, what's that sound?
I don't know.
Nothing I've ever heard before.
He's like a animal of sorts.
Hi, everyone. What's up?
Hey, Penny Ling. I knew there
Where
was...
have you been?
1 out of the 7 that worked there.
My new friend.
Pennyling, does your new friend have sharp claws, pointy, dagger-like teeth, and very big feet?
Yes.
No sillies. Her feet aren't that big.
Yeah, like I said, only takes out one of the many
They
things.
would just stop. I can't understand a word they're saying, and I speak pretty good howl.
You can't understand them because they're not real. What's that? My new
What?
friend just told me that those howling noises are coming from fake forest animals, not real ones.
So,
What?
Pennyling, what's with this new friend stuff?
What? I'm
It's
confused.
another one of your interesting stories.
This
Hey.
isn't a story.
Hey, well, at least
Of course, the howls
that's
are
continuity there for you.
real forest animals. They're coming from a real Bigfoot, right, Vincent?
Right, Sunil. And don't call me Vincent.
You know, I can't understand those howls either. Which means that Pennyling is right about
Oh, fake forest animals meaning not animals, period. I mean, I kind of suspected something, but like,
I still can't get a signal. Neither can I. What are you doing here?
the nature calls me every day. I must return to my people.
Spying on me? Why would people like us bother spying on people like you?
Yeah, besides the fact that you
We're just
kind of
trying to get
do
a
that
signal
all the
for our
time.
phones.
Forget all that. What I meant was, why are you camping? I mean, all of this doesn't really seem like your thing.
Yes, it's not.
That. Well, we have this ginormous RV. That means like rich people's vehicle.
Not quite.
Anyway,
Close
it's got
enough,
a flat screen
I
in
guess.
it, which is huge. Probably bigger than your entire apartment, Blythe. Nice. Wrap it up.
You're not wrong.
So, like, we were in there watching it last
Probably.
night when suddenly Daddy climbs in and drives off. Then next thing we know, we're like, here. But why here? Who knows?
We're
Daddy mentioned
doing-
something about plans for this waste of real estate, but we space out when he changes the subject from us to something else. Don't we, Britt? Sorry.
Wow.
I was texting something interesting about me and didn't catch what you were saying.
Oh, yeah, I got
You
signals.
got bars? All right. Beat it, you two.
Hey-de-ho, girls. What brings you to our neck of the woods? Unintended.
We just wanted to, like, stop by and visit our, like, dear, sweet, and good friend,
Wait.
Blythe.
Wait, are they being nice because they still like him? That's cool.
Say, as long as you girls are in the area, would you mind keeping an eye out for Bigfoot?
Ew,
Oh, wow.
Scary.
Oh wow,
Yeah, you
he's.
could do some serious, like,
What's
man
up with people in their cameras?
Blythe and I are running a quasi-scientific research expedition and would love for you girls to keep an eye open for any sign of that big guy. You know, help us get the word out and whatnot.
Oh, we'll get the word out about this, Mr. Baxter.
I'm telling you, this is.
Yeah, you can, like, count on that.
Again, I don't know whether or not they're being like that because, you know, it's like the evil thing to do to always look nice with the higher authority, or they're doing that because they still like him from the past
Have
episode.
some fun.
I'm just gonna go with the latter.
Seize the day, pack your bags, grab your friends, and just get away as you're feeling the sun warm.
Oh wow, look, Russell was right.
You lighten your load when you go. Just go unplug.
Whoa. Yeah, okay, yeah, never right to do that to a squirrel. Not a squirrel, a skunk.
Adventures away. You can't wait to share. And you
Oh god.
words they
Oh god.
aren't enough to describe that feeling when you go.
Yay, nature.
Just go unplug. This is the time of your life. This
Whoa.
is the time.
You gotta say, Russell had one of the best ones.
This is the time of your life. Don't let it go by.
Really?
Just go unplug.
Did Blythe learn how to warp like the twins? I'm telling you, there has to be a count somewhere. Where's Pennyling? Did I miss her?
It's so
There she is.
peaceful and beautiful here in your forest. I wouldn't mind living here, believe you me. Of course, if I moved out here, I'd be moving away from Littlest pet shop. That's where I hang out every day with all my friends.
Dude, is she talking to us?
Would you like to meet them?
Yeah, what the?
You would? Let's go!
Yeah, this isn't weird. Paneling has not gone insane and is talking to an apparition of her own consciousness.
Who are you talking to, Pennyling?
Huh.
Hey, woodland friend.
The one with the sharp claws, pointy dagger-like teeth,
And not very big feet.
big feet.
Her feet are not that big.
Her feet aren't that big.
Jeez.
And between you and me, she's kind of sensitive about it.
Yes, stop bringing it up.
Penny Ling, this isn't another one of your stories.
Again with the story thing, she just said it wasn't.
I know that this much fresh air can be a little overwhelming. We outdoorsy types call it nature madness. Maybe you have a touch of that.
Well,
Perfectly fine, and my friend is perfectly real.
it would be great if your friend, you know, showed up with you once.
Too quiet.
Time is money and money is time. If I'm not having money, I have no time. That thing just wrecked your shop, man.
The engine is gone!
Wow.
Problem?
It means we're stuck out here. I hope you're enjoying yourselves.
This forest is so uncivilized!
You would think it's a forest.
I hate seeing Daddy suffering like this. Me too.
Let's
And
ignore
so
him.
Blight is behind it all. Really? Why? Like, because she's mean? Like, nasty? You know, Blight.
Yeah, like the most despicable being known to mankind. It's almost like if there's two of her or something. Dang.
Repair feature for all the rest of it.
Yay,
Dang.
for you, Daddy.
Okay. Oh god.
We need to teach Blight, like, a lesson.
Good luck with that. I'm telling you. The only reason why I made every kid like trees so much because I myself really like trees, so this is really heartbreaking to me.
Brittany, I have an idea.
Oh, I wonder what it's going to consist of.
I haven't seen Penny Ling since she got mad and left. You think she's okay? I know what we'll do.
I like how you think about this at the middle of the night.
Snack time.
That was fast.
Favorite time of day. What's the snack? They're called s'mores.
Ooh, s'mores. Now you're making me want to go to the store and get some
Only the most
marshmallow.
famous and delicious
That
campfire
is
sweets of all time.
Next thing I'm gonna do that.
First, you take a stick, and
Ah.
then you poke it through a marshmallow. Marshmallow.
Yeah, I remember doing that. I didn't really do it because I didn't find that sanitary.
Put it between 2 squares of graham crackers,
Okay.
along with a piece of chocolate, or a pet-friendly substitute, which would be nothing.
I thought marshmallows in on themselves would be bad. Wait, didn't y'all eat like a ton of sweet stuff?
Here's the graham crackers.
Never mind.
Here are the marshmallows.
Forget it.
A whole bag of
Suddenly chocolate's just the above all be all bad thing animals shouldn't eat, even though it takes a lot of chocolate to make a dog very upset.
Forgot about your marshmallow phobia.
They creep me out with their puffy squishiness.
Man, Russell, I need to rewatch that sweet episode with Buttercream because I'm pretty sure there was 99.9% of stuff that you ate that was all marshmallowy. Okay.
There must be 10 more in the woods.
Yeah, Baker's dozen.
Ooh, Bigfoot.
Even though there's more than that in Baker's dozen. Unless I'm really messing up with what a dozen is.
I am so
7?
very scared. There are
12.
not one but 2 Bigfoots about to eat us all. Like, roar. We're the Bigfoots your dad is looking for. No, we're big feet. It's plural.
They're surprisingly eloquent for forest monsters.
Not only that, I'm really happy that one of them tried to correct themselves in the matter.
I didn't want to do it. She talked me into it. Aren't you too ashamed of yourselves trying to scare us all again? We might be ashamed if we knew what that meant. Who's that? Your dad?
Oh, come on. Why would their dad want to
Just
stoop
a
down
real
this low?
Bigfoot. Yeah, just a real... Bigfoot!
He looks cute.
Daddy, please take us back to the city. This stupid forest is full of all kinds of unpleasant creatures.
Yeah, like you guys.
I'm blind.
With pleasure. I'm tired of this place too. I turn my back for one moment, and the next thing I know, the mechanical arms have fallen off again. I've had more than enough of this overrated nature stuff. Girls, we're going home.
Yes, nature is just too dangerous for us. Rich folk.
Back. This is the new forest friend that I've been telling you about. Her name is Mushroom. Hello. Looks like a
Ah.
classic case of nature madness.
Go.
As
Stop.
you correctly
You're,
point out,
you're
Master,
being adorable.
Many domesticated pets often have difficulty adjusting to the natural world when released into the wild. In Vinny and Sunil's case,
They're
they're
just-
just dopes.
Yeah.
I know that I speak for everyone.
I wasn't gonna say that, but sure.
No need to apologize. See, Mushroom? Didn't I tell you they were nice? Yes. They are much nicer than those forest breakers who were not very nice at all.
Oh.
You
Ah!
biscuits. I spent the whole day doing everything I could think of to keep their nasty metal monster from ruining the forest.
Did you call your dad? Please say you called
I
your
made
dad.
its grabbies fall off, and then I made its roly feet go whoosh, and then I took out its noisy boom boom that made everything go.
Oh, what a waste of time.
That is one scary
I sat
creature.
in that rope seat for the last 4 hours and didn't see a thing. Oh, well now. Who's this little cutie?
Oh, no one. Just a real Bigfoot.
Oh my god.
A real Bigfoot!
It's like the people looking for aliens, and once they actually find aliens, they're like, why did we find aliens? Why did we wish this upon ourselves?
OMG, I was right.
Yeah.
I've seen that before. Bigfoot madness.
But seriously, she alone destroyed an entire vehicle twice. That thing's scary. Alright, but... Alright, good episode. Good episode. Adorable little creature, Bigfoot character there. Just, hopefully we see her again if they go into another forest, because she... No, no one can beat Buttercream for me when it comes to the show. So Buttercream's still up top for me. No matter how many times I leave the show, it's still great. But okay, the nature story here is don't mess with Bigfoot unless you have tons of money and a self-repairing vehicle, or you know they will destroy it. And especially if you're a tycoon genius. Well, I'm not gonna go that far and call you genius, but you have lots of money and you want to destroy trees. So you can make one drop of shampoo for pets. Right. That's something that is definitely something that you shouldn't do. Especially if it takes one tree to only get one drop. Telling you those trees, they did that tree scene flawlessly. I'm breaking my heart. I mean, I really like trees. For people who don't know, just watch the season 4 finale and T-Rex destroying the tree. You think that I really hate T-Rex because he destroyed like an iconic symbol of My Little Pony and stuff like that, and it was like, oh my god, and people, I've complained about it so much, people to this, probably not to this day, I think it stopped, but people after a long time have said, could you stop complaining about the tree, it's gone. I'm not complaining about the tree because it's iconic, I'm complaining about the trees because he killed the tree. T-Rex hates trees, alright? It's proven the fact, people made a video about it. T-Rex really hates trees, and that's what makes him a good villain to me. So, as you can see, I do not have very high standards for villains. If you destroy trees, like these characters here, clearly, you were on a list so high, again, like other characters when it comes to a list so high, you're so good, you're on a list so low, that you're just permanently there. There is no eraser or kind of like blotting out thing alive that will make it so that you're not on the list. So, okay. This episode was a good A for effort in my book. Not many episodes I can say I really am disappointed in, because even though like many of the aspects of many different arcs of the story are easy to see coming, it's still an enjoyable thing to watch, I guess. So yeah, Littlest Pet Shop has been that show for quite a while, and when it comes to season 3, I don't know what people have been saying about it, since many people don't really talk about Littlest Pet Shop when people talk about My Little Pony all the time, but yeah, when it comes to Littlest Pet Shop, Season 3 hasn't been talked about, but I'll get to that sooner or later after I'm finally done with Season 2, which I've been on for quite a while. So, yeah, this is UMB Universe. See you guys next time. Bye.